I do?
Even though I hurt, see, I smile.
But that feels good.
I know God is working, so I smile.
All things are working.
Even though I'm in it for a while,
Still,
I smile. Smile.
hallelujah.
It's so hard to look up when you've been down.
I know it's hard right now
Sure would hate to see you give up now.
because you're a winner.
You look so much better when
You look so much better, Angie. You looking good in your purple.
I was told that I looked like I was at Easter.
You went like Easter.
What other thing did I hear?
You went Easter dress up celebration for Labor Day.
I went because it's
Boom.
toward the end you can wear white. That doesn't really apply anymore in today's
doesn't?
times.
Okay.
No, but a lavender jacket, yeah, you got to squeeze
I'm
that
gonna
in
tell
before
you,
the end of the
you
summer.
smooth today.
I'm trying.
You look like a smooth operator, a
Smooth
smooth
operator.
criminal. It looks good.
Thank
looks
you.
Good.
You look
And
good.
speaking of looking good, you got the Do Good store out there
Yes,
today.
this is big news. So we're having a super summer sale. Everything at the pop-up in the hall is 40% off, and everything in the store is 40%
So
off.
even
if
shirts
you go
like I
down
have
12
on.
to 6, we're open. 40% off the whole store or in the hall right now.
I saw these shirts down there. These are down there. 40% off. It's awesome.
Yep.
Everything's 40% off.
Yep.
Do Good store. It's awesome.
Yeah,
How cool is it, Angie, that it's Labor Day already?
I know.
That means cool weather is right around the corner, so go ahead. Go do some shopping. Get ready to have some fun.
yeah.
Enjoy your summer break because it is over after Labor Day.
Enjoy your day tomorrow.
Yes.
We're cooking for our kids.
We are cooking for the kids, baby.
Yep.
Cooking for the kids. All right, speaking of end of summer and celebrations, because
Yes.
by the way, you know when Labor Day got started?
No.
I looked this up today.
Educate me.
1800s, Angie.
Really?
We've been celebrating the American laborer since 1800.
I like it when you teach.
1884, I think. I was like, man, I just thought it would have been like the 70s or 60s
Yeah.
for some reason, but a long time. So I hope you enjoy your break. Thanks for tuning in and give it up for the media team streaming because last week we lost our stream
Okay.
for a little while, but now we are back. So thank you for
They're
tuning in and
excellent
watching
team.
today.
I prayed
And-
for them this morning.
And you know why I say that? Because there are people like the Carters right here watching in East Texas celebrating. Are you ready for this? 53 years.
3 years.
Congratulations. These are some of my favorite people.
That's
they are
legit a lifetime.
sweet, super sweet. Always watch online. Drive over occasionally, but they are watchers. So good
Yeah, I've
morning
seen them in person before.
to the Carters. They're always here. We love y'all. Happy
anniversary. You did it 53 years.
53 years. We got
Deserve a
25
medal.
next month, so
Next
they're
month.
twice as long as us. Also, speaking of other people that we're celebrating, Ray Lynn, look at this right here,
I
our
love
favorite.
this girl with my whole
Rah
heart.
rah! Happy birthday,
Happy
rah rah!
birthday, Ray Lynn.
Doing life groups and all that. They got a life group party
She
upstairs
was
today.
in my life group like when she was a child.
And it was called Care Groups back
Care
then.
Groups.
Isn't that awesome? So you got that going on. And then also, Angie, just got back on up. That way they can see it. When you come onto the
Okay.
TV, it'll be a little quicker. Yeah,
Okay.
just back to the TV. Look at here. There you go. Look
at
here.
you teaching
All
me.
right, so now real quick, then Dan, let me show you. We got Dan. This is one of my other favorite guys, longtime friend, Dan the Man Perkins, the voice of all right here.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Dan. It's pretty awesome to you. We got a lot of my favorite people. You got Ray
Yep.
Lynn, you got Dan, then you got Julie, Bobby's sister right here. Happy birthday to Julie. Thank
Happy
you for sending in.
birthday.
And then one of Bobby's
Great
best
people.
friends as well, Jason Elliott.
Let's see.
Boom, boom. Happy birthday,
Jason.
Jason. Congratulations on that.
Happy birthday.
Every birthday is a celebration, Angie.
Uh-huh.
And you know what else?
What?
It's a celebration when you come to church because Jason is one of those guys that builds stuff behind the scenes. Julie helps on all the do-good projects. You look at all these great people
Yeah.
making things happen.
Making it happen.
But
Takes a team.
every once in a while we fail, Angie.
Yeah.
Simple Church is not a perfect church, Angie.
No, it's not.
And last week, we broke a little girl's heart. You know why? Hannah Oak, look at this face right here. She ran out of
Poor
donuts.
baby
Look at
girl.
her face. How-
Somebody go get that baby some more donuts.
But this week, I know, even on Labor Day, they have stacked them deep and they're selling them
Look-
cheap, Angie.
Look at the big tears in her eyes.
She wanted that donut, son. Hannah Oak, I'm sorry. We're going to try to make sure we make it right, all right?
Baby Hannah. Oh.
And then while we're celebrating, we're going to take it back to the positive.
Okay, let's
Randy, right out there from Hargrove Roofing, guess what he got to do?
What?
Throw out the first pitch at the Astros game. Watch this video. Check it out.
And now, heading out to the mound to toss a ceremonial first pitch on behalf of Astros roofing partner, Hargrove Roofing, please welcome Randy Alexander. And JP France comes out to catch this first pitch. And a strike on the corner it is. Randy Alexander from Hargrove Roofing. know who's on your roof.
Yeah, that's right, Angie. Know who's on your Randy. Huge volunteer.
Yes.
He made a strike on the outside corner, Angie. He was nervous.
He did a great job.
I said, "Did you practice?" He said, "Yeah, I practiced."
I bet he did.
I don't blame him a bit.
Great
Congratulations,
job. That's
Randy.
so
That's
fun.
awesome. Speaking of congratulations, how about child dedication last week?
Oh,
Brian
look
Big
at
Head
these
Reed taking care. Look at these
babies.
beautiful families right here. Daryl in my life group,
Oh,
his
my
family,
gosh.
man, look at the desk. Look at that. Beautiful babies, beautiful people. They just got all kind of people. The Mark Hills, look at Brian looking good. He don't ever wear a shirt like that. You know it's serious when Brian Reed dresses up
dressed
for
up.
Autry and them. Oh, yeah, it's serious.
You did not.
No, I had on the Alien last week. I didn't know. I forgot.
Look at these
All these good-looking
families.
people and all these good-looking babies. Congratulations to all of those who were part of dedication. It truly is our honor to do that with you.
It is.
Remember, you can sign up again. We'll have another one coming up here shortly. But the Tupper, look at them. There's all kind of people out here. So it's such a good time, man. Such a
It
great
is.
time.
It's so good to see families bringing
And,
their
man, I'm
babies
telling
to
you.
church early on in their life.
Bunch of people last week. Tons and tons of them, all right? And we also want to congratulate everyone who's going down to help us with the Hub Meals. We do a lot of good things going on, but look at this right here. Bryce Koff's down there doing some good, playing some bingo,
Those are
feeding
good
people.
peeps right there.
If you want to sign up, you can sign up to go be a part of this opportunity. It's helping with our homeless in downtown Shreveport, but it is a great
do a great
opportunity.
job.
All it is hanging out and eating together, playing
Yeah.
some games, just trying to bring them all together. So make sure you don't miss that.
It's a great place to serve.
And then I went to Home Depot this week, Angie. And guess who I
Saw
run
some
into?
special
Some
people.
more television watchers. The Waters. They said, we watch every week. I told you you'd be on the pre-show. These
Here you are. Thank you for watching.
And I even got them in the truck. I was like, look, you got to take your picture. And they're like, we watch every week, Justin. And that's Kevin
And
Waters.
there you are.
Grew up in a student ministry, his parents, but great people. So we're just loving that they watch. And then we also have to congratulate the Kawaks, because guess what?
They got back from their honeymoon.
Honeymoon, look at them,
Here
man,
they
the
are.
Millennium Falcon.
Went
Man,
to California.
that he even made it back is miraculous, because they went wide open. They went everywhere out
They
there on
didn't
the
stop.
West Coast. Yeah, they had a
they're
great time.
young, Justin. They can do it.
I know it, but we're glad that
Happy
they're back.
honeymoon. Welcome back.
Yep. So congratulations, Caleb and Liv. It's awesome to have you back, but it was awesome
So
to have
cute.
all of you watch the morning first little session. Remember, you can send in your pictures, your stories. You can tell us about things going on. We'd love to celebrate things that are happening in your life. How awesome is that, Angie?
I just love it.
You know
Justin.
what,
It's
Angie?
so fun to see everybody.
And you know what?
What?
In about a month, you're going to be celebrating an anniversary. 25 glorious years
With you.
married to this wonderful
Hunk of man.
hunk. It's getting to be a bigger hunk. All right, I can tell you. But we maybe send some pictures in, because we're going to miss a week when we're down there on our little anniversary.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be watching online that week.
We will.
But remember, you can send them in if you want your pictures. We'd love to have you on the pre-show. All right, you know what time it is, Angie? It's time to go back to the future. Roll the intro. Why do they think you
For
should?
you telling me how to walk up and back like I don't know what I'm doing. She looked at me, she said,
I'm trying to make sure that we don't block. When you go back to the future, Angie, you want people to be able to see that we're going where, Angie?
back to the future, Justin.
And what happens in the Back to the Future segment, Angie?
When we look back in time to see what's happening in the future,
That's
Justin.
what I'm talking about. Give it up for Angie Dawn, son. Angie.
Let's see if we make it to 25 years, Justin.
How much longer do we have? We have
got about a month left.
I think we're going to make it. Come on, let's shake on it. Amen. Pleasure.
I'm in it for the long haul, obviously.
Obviously. Hey, what we're going to do is we're talking about a birthday party coming up, all right? This is going to be fun. We're going back to the future because our 16th birthday is coming up, and here's the
Yes.
big announcement you do not want to miss next Sunday night.
I've had people asking me, what is the secret he's going to announce? My mama called me and asked.
Oh, yeah.
My bestie.
There's
one
some
of my
rumors
besties.
out there, but
There's some rumors, and I had a couple people tell me what they think it is.
just don't miss
Don't
the
miss.
big announcement, September
5
10th,
p.m.
5 p.m. We're going to have ice cream. We're going to have cupcakes. And if you listen to the podcast, you might have something else because there's a special podcast we just released this week on the 16th birthday.
And
There's
I
a prize for anybody that listens just to the podcast. But I'm not going to tell
I've
you what that
heard
is.
it's so much foolishness.
Well, you know, when I get on there, I'm not there for real information, Angie. I'm there for tomfoolery. I'm there to have a good time.
That's what I've heard.
And we're celebrating a birthday. We're having a lot of fun.
And I'm excited about that, Justin.
All right, so what are we going to do when we talk about going back to go forward? We're going to go back to our 10-year birthday.
Video.
When we turn 10 as a church,
Yeah.
here's a little video just to go back in the future to remind you. What, Angie?
What's happening in the future, Justin? Ding!
Roll the tape.
Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. When you move, I'll move. I will follow. All your ways are good. All your ways are sure. I will trust in you alone. Higher than my sight, high above my life. I will trust in you alone. Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. When you move, I'll move. I will follow you. Who you love, I'll love. How you serve, I'll serve. This life I lose, I will follow you. I will follow you. Light into the world, light into my life. I will live for you alone. You're the one I seek, knowing I will find all I need in you alone. In you alone. Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay,
We were talking about what's crazy is how old the video looks now.
Already, in just a few years.
Yeah, so we're 16 years
Quality.
old. All right, that's coming up next Sunday.
Yep.
We're going to have a little fun with it. We're going to launch a new series, but let's put it back to the logo up real fast so that you remember this is the date. Next Sunday at 5 p.m. If you want to hear the announcement, it will only be announced at the Louisiana Boardwalk
Yep.
at 5 p.m. And you get free ice cream, free cupcakes. And if you've never seen the building and you want to tour it, we've already started demo. That's come up in another section, Angie.
Yes.
But it's going to be pretty awesome because you can see where we are right now and get involved. We need you. I'll talk about that in the next segment. But how awesome. Are you excited about it, Angie?
I'm super excited. Well, it's cool to look back to on the first 10 years and all the things that have been done.
Well, and you think that was Alaska first mission trip,
Yeah.
Juarez, Honduras, first water well, all
Awesome.
these great things. We got a lot more to do, son. We
Yes,
need
we
you.
do. We're just at 16.
All right, Angie, so we're wrapping up at the movies. Did you know that? This is it. This is the last. Everybody has been wanting to know where we're going to go as we wrap up the At the Movies.
Yes, Justin.
But let me just go ahead and tell you, we've had some great submissions, all right?
Yes.
For
We're going to
example,
honor those.
yeah, we're going to honor them. They didn't win because their little movies didn't make our this time. But it gave me the idea, maybe we need to do this series again because
Yeah.
there's so many good.
And add new ones.
This is one of my
Mr.
favorites.
Holland's Opus.
Great,
yes.
great. Marion Tripp, I love the
Good
movie.
job, Marion.
Didn't make it this time, but I
Okay.
love the suggestions. Let's go ahead
Let's
and
see
roll
what
through.
else. The Sound of Music.
I can tell you, there was no way that was going to make it.
Not
I can
his
just
style.
be honest with you.
Okay.
The hills are alive. Is that close? What's the name of that song? Something like
I think that might be right. I
This
don't
one
know.
right here, though. Now,
Oh my goodness, The
Yes.
Sandlot.
but you know, this is what makes movies great, though. Like for her, really, Sound of Music's awesome. For Lydia, it's Sandlot. Movies are so
Yeah.
expansive. It's hard to get them all in.
Yes.
So seriously, thanks for sending in Sound of Music, Sandlot, and of course, The Truman Show.
Show.
All of these were great, great submissions.
Do you remember this?
Yes.
This is a little interjection. We were doing student ministry when this came out.
Uh-huh.
And do you remember we took a nap when we took the teenagers to see this?
I don't remember that. I've
We
slept
slept
since
through
then.
it.
That's not surprising. Student ministry was exhausting, but we had good
It was
memories.
exhausting, yeah.
Did a lot of movie time back then, but this is what's fun about movies. All these people submitted them also. Thank you for submitting them. Sorry they didn't all make it, but the good news, maybe we'll do it again coming up and we can have a little
Yeah.
fun with it.
Add some to it.
We'll try to add a
It
little
was a
something
fun
to
series.
it. So the movie suggestions are over because we're changing to a new series starting next week called Living the Dream, Angie.
Okay, Justin.
I don't want to give it away yet, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it in the next segment called Tell me something good. Roll the intro.
Tell me something good. Tell me that you love me.
Yeah. All right, so last week,
It was great having Cassie here.
yeah, she was phenomenal in the pre-show.
Yes, I think.
They sold a lot out in the lobby.
Yes.
So it was awesome because
Thank y'all for supporting Cassie and
yes.
Purchased and Rise Up and Rose.
And if you missed it and you want to know a little bit more about it, the good news is we had our reporter on the scene. We got Doug Warner now and Paul Reeser.
What a team.
Man, making it happen. So let's go to Paul. Paul, tell us a little bit more about Rise Up and Roast. Check it out.
Good morning, Simple Church. Hey, if you missed it last week, we had Rise Up and Roast here, which is where we are today with Cassie Hammett, leader of one of my favorite organizations in Shreveport, helping out so many people. Tell us about what Rise Up and Roast does and why it's not too late for people to still get their coffee.
Yeah, so it was so fun to be here today. Sorry you missed it, but Rise Up and Roast is a social enterprise of the Hub, and we hire individuals who are in the programs of the Hub. And as they're working through their programs, whether that's through purchase or the Lovewell, they get access to employment, dignified employment through Rise Up and Roast, to give them a better on-ramp into self-sufficiency and to teach them how to sustain the restoration that they found through the programs. And it's okay that you didn't get coffee in the lobby because we sell online at riseupandroast.com. You can go there, you can buy all the coffee. We never run out. It's roasted every Friday, so it's the freshest coffee you're going to get, I promise. And you can even set up a subscription, which I have a subscription that comes to my house every week, which is kind of crazy. But you can get a monthly subscription or a weekly, and it'll show up on your doorstep without you even having to place the order. So riseupandroast.com and just click on shop.
It's not only a great coffee, it really is, but it is a great organization.
Thank you.
Cassie has been working and her team for years. Get to know the organization and get to know this coffee. Cassie, thanks for coming out and bringing your team today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We'll see you in the next video.
All right, Angie. How cool is that?
That's excellent.
And what-
RiseUpandRoast.com.
Yeah, you can go in there. You can
Get
get
it
yeah,
if
if
you
you want
want
to order
some
your
more.
coffee or whatever, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of people doing a lot of good in this community.
Yes.
And what's really encouraging is that it's not just Cassie's older now, like me. You know what I'm saying? She started
as old
Simple
as
Church-
us.
No, she's not. But she started Simple Church around the same time
Yeah.
as we did. All right.
Yeah.
But how about these young people right here? Parkway, cross country. Not only people helping people downtown, there are kids making a difference. And this kind of goes along with what we're starting our series next week called Living the Dream. It is ironic or a God thing better suited for this next series that their theme is Dream Big. They had no idea what
So
we're talking
cool.
about. And this little lighthouse in the middle, it
Yeah.
is a great story. And I'll let them tell you a little bit more about it because here is a great inside story. Evan, take it away, my friend.
Hey, Simple Church, I'm here straight out of the baptism pool to tell a cool do-good story with two of our awesome do-gooders, part of Simple Church. Drew, Coach Faulting, are at Parkway High School, and Drew got to go to Lighthouse Family Retreats with his family and started doing something really cool. Drew, tell us about your child, who you met, and what you started doing when you were running cross country.
Yes, sir. Last year we went to the Lighthouse Family Retreat, and the family that we got was the Thompson family, and their son Nash had cancer. And the week spending with them, it totally changed my life, and Nash's strength and his whole family's strength has totally left a lasting impact on me.
That's awesome. So when you were running cross country, you decided to write a slogan on your arm. What was that slogan?
The slogan was Nashy Strong, and that's Nash's slogan, and when I started writing that on my arm, it totally changed my season.
And what we love, what's so cool is Drew, as a high school student, influenced Coach Faulting here, the cross-country coach, and he caught the vision. Coach, tell us what you decided to do after seeing Drew run with that last season.
Absolutely. So every year we try to have a theme for our team. We've done things like Beat Yesterday and You Sweat, I Sweat, and those kind of things. And it's been on my heart for a long time for this season to be called Dream Big. When Drew and his family came back from Lighthouse and started telling us the stories about Nash, and we started looking at Nash's Instagram account, what his parents are doing with him and stuff, it's just an amazing thing seeing this little man fight cancer and overcome it and stuff. And so we thought about making a tie between our idea of Dream Big for a big season and Nash's idea of Dream Big for overcoming cancer. So we created this shirt this year where we have our Dream Big logo combined with Lighthouse's logo, And this is just a reminder to each of our kids, yeah, dream big to go win a race, dream big to go run in college, but also dream big, understanding that there are a lot of bigger things in life happening. And just like Nash, we want to dream big for those kind of things. And so we're supporting Nash with this shirt, and we're also trying to motivate our team with this shirt.
And what we love is that's normally a fundraiser for you guys, but you chose to give the money to Lighthouse. Lighthouse does incredible works. We're taking a group again next summer. Don't miss more on Lighthouse, and we're opening the store back up. So if you want one of these sharp-looking Dream Big shirts, even if black and red Parkway colors, if you can stomach that, we want you to do good. We want you to do that. As an airline alumnus, that hurts a little. But we would love for you to support Nash, support Lighthouse, get some shirts, and thank y'all for doing good, guys.
I think he's Evan's lucky that Coach Fulton didn't just boom knock him out right
Yeah,
there.
you
That's
can do red and black. Doesn't have to mean that.
What's really cool is you said Drew is actually working.
Yeah,
with
we
Do Good
just hired
Store.
Drew to work at Do Good Store.
And here's a kid inspiring others, going on Lighthouse, helping other
Yeah.
people, and it's going to now affected their whole cross country.
I think that's incredible. What a way to dream big.
You're going to try to get those shirts in the shirt
Yes,
store.
I'm going to talk to Drew about that now.
And they won't be 40% off like everything is
No,
today.
but
What-
everything else in the store is 40% off this weekend, Justin.
You know why? Because you're trying to encourage and inspire this next generation. So you got teenagers working in the store, you got
Lord's
teenagers
working.
doing good, dreaming big.
Great
You do
job,
not want to
y'all.
miss
That's
next week.
amazing.
It's going to be, it really is pretty
It is
awesome.
amazing.
Very, very cool.
Yes.
So thanks for watching that pre-show, but
Thank
let
you
me
very
tell
much.
you, it ain't over yet, because what we're about to talk about now, Angie, you know what?
What?
Is the biggest segment of the day. We saved the best for last, Angie.
Okay.
Because it is a boardwalk update. And why we are telling you about this is because demolition started this week. Can I get a holler out there for that right there? Come on, y'all.
Hey!
And it was my life group guys that made it happen. Now, if you don't know, you're
There's a
getting
lot
late to
more
the
to
party. All right, here's what it's supposed to look like when it's finished. All right, let's
Okay,
put it
let's
up on
see.
the screen. Concept, this is where we're starting. This is what we're going for. And it'll be a rough idea of what it looks like.
Yes.
But as it continues on, this is what you need to know right now. We need your help.
Yes.
Because my life group started. We're going to roll through some pictures here real quick of all of us tearing stuff up.
Yes.
Hold on, not yet. Yeah, there we go. There's nothing more fun than tearing all this stuff out. All right, Angie?
Yeah.
You get in there, sledgehammers.
There's nothing
Look
like
at
a
Todd Hester
sledgehammer and
knocking
a
all this stuff and getting
blank
it all
wall.
out of there. But what's really, really awesome
Yeah.
is that, look at my boy James
James.
Moss. Headband on, man, carrying it to the dumpster.
I saw
making it
y'all out
happen.
there soaking wet, sweaty.
And you can't tell, but that's Daryl right there. We had to carry all this stuff down to the dumpster.
That was good
Look at
work.
that. This is the sun setting on the old, Angie, as we begin the new journey. That was my thought in that picture.
Meredith laughed at that.
You liked it, didn't you? That was good
He
right
got
there.
poetic.
But here is what I want you to see. There's actually not that video you just clicked on, Carly, but the other one I want you to see from the beginning of, we have a little recap video that I just
Okay.
shot real fast, all right?
Okay,
But
let's see.
Trey Hex and them started us. They gave us the dumpsters for cost, didn't charge us anything for it.
Thank y'all.
But here me and his wife, Jamie, were talking about it, and then we go to the life group started. Roll that video for him.
What's up, Simple Church? It is day one of demolition, baby, thanks to All Star Construction and Cleanup. Jamie, way to go!
Congratulations, we're glad to help.
They are glad to help. Look, here we go, life group, let's go! It's time to get it on, baby. Let's go!
Yeah, Angie, you see that right there?
Yes, and I could tell that those videos were taken at the beginning because y'all shirts were drenched by the time I got there.
And what's funny, Angie, is we also realized how old we are because it was all old guys.
Yeah.
Every one of us had like a bad shoulder, bad leg. It looked like walking zombies when we were walking out of there.
I think Rufus was the only young.
Oh, yeah, Rufus had that gun show,
He's
son.
ripped.
It ought to be illegal to have that on the pre-show right now. Y'all are welcome. That's a little eye candy for them right there.
Oh, yes.
You like that? Here's what I got tickled myself on that one right there. Here's what I want you to know, though.
Yeah.
We
What?
need their help this Wednesday night if you're jealous. All right? If you're jealous. We're going to demo coming Wednesday night, and then
I'm texting my life group.
and then we're going to clean up on Thursday. So when you go to the app, you can find out more information on how you can sign up because we're going to, if you want to tear up some stuff on Wednesday, We're
I
going to
do.
get some small little teams of people to do that. And then Thursday, really who we're looking for are people that want to sweep and wipe down everything because we're getting ready for the birthday party next Sunday night.
Yes.
So we're going to tear some more stuff out. I mean, really, Trey Hicks and Jamie and All-Star, they have really been great
Thank
to
God
it.
for
But
them.
they're giving us all these dumpsters. So
Yeah.
as they're going them in, we're just throwing all this
Yes.
stuff in there. And then by Thursday, we're cleaning.
Cleaning
so
crew.
Lainey Walden's been asking me the whole time, when can I clean?
Yay,
When can I
I'll
clean?
help you, Lainey.
Thursday.
Yep.
But if you want to demo, if you're a man out there, we're going to have some small teams on Wednesday.
Or
Let
a
us know.
woman who likes to demo.
Yeah, well, I just say that because it's pretty heavy, honestly. We're cutting them things up. They could do it, there's no doubt, but
They're
it is.
women with guns.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Oh, you got too much. You got that fancy jacket on. You
I'm going
can't
to be
show
there
your
with
gun
my
show.
little tiny guns.
But either way, you need to go to the app so you can sign up and be a part of it. It really is awesome. We thank you. More
Yeah.
demo happening Wednesday.
It's exciting, too,
Clean
just
up
being
on
in the
Thursday.
building, seeing it from, like, the ground up.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Because
And
it's a
then-
mess right now, but it's going to be amazing.
Then Carly, put up that September 10th, our 16th birthday. This is what we're preparing for. So
Yes.
we're trying to demo on
Get it all
Wednesday,
ready
clean
so
up on
it's
Thursday.
cleaned up enough to
Getting ready for
celebrate
it.
our birthday.
A one-of-a-kind announcement happening that night. It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy, Angie. It's crazy what's going to be announced, but we're going to go for it, all right?
Okay.
So it's almost time for the big three. Are you ready, Angie?
I'm ready.
Are y'all ready out there in the audience? Let me hear you. It's Labor Day. You're looking good on Labor Day, son.
Thank you,
We're
Big
getting
Papa.
ready to have a great Sunday.
We are.
Can you smell it already, Angie?
I smell it, Justin.
You know what you smell? You smell the wolf on the base. That's what you
Oh,
smell.
is that what I smell?
It's getting
I was gonna
funky
say I
up here in a
smell
little bit.
excellence.
Oh, yeah. You're going to smell it in a minute. Get ready for a great Sunday. Thanks for watching the pre-show.
Yep.
We will see you in the service in just a minute.
And
Thanks for
here's
watching.
Gracie with the big three.
Hey, you know what? And 40% off Do Good Store. Don't forget. Online and out there shopping.
Not online,
Oh,
in the hall or in the store.
And I don't know what I'm talking about. Bye.
Good morning and welcome to the Big Three, the three things you need to know coming up at the Simple Church. Here's this week's Big Three. Number 1. Next Sunday, September 10th, we are celebrating the Simple Church's Sweet 16 birthday at the Boardwalk at 5 p.m. to look at the future home of the Simple Church. Make plans now to come by, get some free ice cream and cupcakes, and be the first to hear a big update that you seriously won't want to miss. Number 2. Looking for a way to do good? Our friends at the Hub Urban Ministries serve a weekly meal and are looking for volunteers to help serve, then stick around to eat with their members at the Lovewell Center on Tuesday, September 12th. If you're interested, sign up and get all the details on the Simple Church app or on our website. Number 3. A new semester of life groups have kicked off, and it's not too late to find a life group to join or start your own. Check out the life group page on our app or website, and you can find a group based on your location, day of week, or study. You can also contact our life group coordinator, Amber, if you have questions or would like help starting with your friends. The Simple Church Band is about to kick us off, then our pastor, Justin, will come up for the message. Thank you for joining us today in person or online, especially if it's your first time. We are so glad you're here. Make sure to fill out the online communication card on the Simple Church app to get more info. Have a great day.